We are here about to have the trophy presentation. Pleasant Grove's heading to the 5th round of the playoffs. 55-21 win over Pleasant Grove, regional champions.
Incredible. So many standouts tonight.
Yeah.
But KJ Hicks had a phenomenal game.
Oh, my God, did he ever.
Nick Martin,
Nick had some Sergio tonight.
I mean, it was just incredible.
Sergio had a pick six. Another pick six called back.
Yeah.
I mean, just I knew PG was going to win. I walked in here like PG's going to win. I had no idea they were going to win like this.
I didn't see this coming.
I thought it would be a lot closer than what it was.
This makes, I believe they do not have a playoff game where they've scored less than, 48 points? Is that right?
45.
45, 40. I mean, it's like
Yeah, it's impressive.
really impressive. I mean, Nick Martin played lights out tonight.
This was their best game tonight, though.
Oh, my dude. You talking about showing up
Yeah.
and showing out.
They played perfect.
I think they knew what was at stake, and they knew that Gilmer was going to give them their all, which they did the first quarter or so, and then after that, PG imposed their will and basically manhandled them.
And I think they just got tired.
Yeah.
I think their offensive line got tired.
Well, they went in up 28-14 at half, and coming right out, Gilmer fumbles the kickoff. PG recovers, scores the two plays.
When the other team is better than you, and PG is better, you've got to play perfect football. You can't turn it over and do them kinds of things.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's trying to restore those roofing jobs in Texarkana.
Yeah, trying to get back to number one in Texarkana.
I really don't think there's a big dispute there.
Yeah. Well, the Gazette would say different.
But that's the most credible news source around, though.
Well, in one thing, when my wife came through the gate today, they told her that Gilmer has never lost in this stadium.
Well, I've been to a bunch of games in this stadium and a bunch of close ones, but I don't remember one losing in one.
Well, Gilmer doesn't lose very often.
Yeah.
I mean, let's say you want. Gilmer doesn't lose very often. They're a great football program, and they're going to continue to be a great football program. Hey, Gilmer had everybody's number for a long time.
Yeah.
You know?
They did.
It's, PG's, I guess, turn to say.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's really loud around us right now. I'm hard of hearing as it
Gilmer's
is.
got a bright future. They got a bunch of good young players left coming back next year.
I really like their quarterback, Tennyson.
I do too.
He threw the ball well. He ran the ball well. So he's just a sophomore. He's got 2 years. He's going to build on that.
Well,
you will see Gilmer back in this situation again next year.
They kept trying to run a deep route, and he just did not have time back there. Every time he'd go back, he would start having to scramble.
Yeah, he had pressure on him all night long. Landon missed probably 3 or 4 sacks.
But he had a huge one right before halftime.
Oh, absolutely.
Man.
Burris, to me, had a pretty good
Burris had a great game.
there.
Burris had a great game.
I'm going to tell you what, that catch in the back of the end zone that called up, man, he's got great hands.
That was
for a
impressive
big
for a
guy.
big
What's going on, Mr. Pirtle? What's going on, brother? So, were you expecting it to be like that?
Well, I wasn't expecting a 55-21 game, but those Hawks are for real. Those Hawks are for real.
They are for real.
And whoever comes up next is gonna, I guess, Midland Greenwood, I believe, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Any idea where we may play him at?
3-point lead.
Potentially at the Star.
Hey!
And but I think Frisco Lone Star may have first dibs on that, and so we'll see. Coach Gibson will have a little bit more on that probably when he gets over here.
Yep.
And I was told with the Greenwood win, it would be at the Star. I just don't have a time.
So,
Well, I'm going to be there anytime y'all want. How about that?
Has Greenwood
Play anytime you want.
played yet? Iowa and Greenwood?
They just played.
They just played.
Greenwood won?
Greenwood won.
Greenwood won
by
late,
less than a
evidently.
touchdown.
3
Yeah, it was
points.
36-33.
Yeah.
It was 28-33, so they must have scored late.
Great not to be a Hawk.
Yeah, another great night,
beautiful
man.
weather tonight. It was perfect for a football game.
I heard that.
And I'll tell you what, those Hawks, they can play some football.
Man, can they ever?
They can
Sergio had 2 pick sixes, returned for touchdown. One of them called back. Sergio is now holds the record with 14 receiving touchdowns in one season.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations, man.
He is a player.
Man,
They
he's
did it in
great.
every
He's a
aspect
player.
of the game.
They play good defense,
Rushing,
offense,
receiving,
Yeah.
defense.
I was talking to Mr. Marshall. I said, people talk about our secondary being maybe not as good as our front seven.
They've
but
answered the call the
I
past
tell you
3
what,
weeks.
Yeah.
there were a lot of passes that were contended, batted down, fought right to the end.
In my opinion, they've stepped up in the playoffs too, though.
Our secondary is not bad at all. They're good back there.
We were talking pregame tonight. They've been dominant in every team they played since Carthage, except for Gilmer. That was dominant.
Yeah.
No doubt.
To me, they play better today than they have all. I mean, that's their best game today.
Today they showed a lot of closing speed. There were a couple of passes I was like, holy cow, they're wide open. And, I mean, they would just close right on them and knock the ball away or just, make a good play on the
So
on
many
ball.
players tonight making plays.
Oh, yeah.
So many players making big plays. That was great to see.
Yeah. I'm trying to find this hook score.
Well, one thing that I was shocked by, Navarro got beat, number 8, by Wimberley.
That's right.
And so that definitely is going to create some, some fun. I'm assuming West Orange Stark's going to win their game. So you'll have West Orange Stark versus Wimberley.
That game was close early.
Yeah, it's real close.
Dangerfield defeated Pewitt. Well, no, it's.
I saw there's time left.
Yeah, it's saying time left. 36-25. Is that what you have?
Yeah.
And I'm surprised by that. I'm surprised by the 36.
That's in the third.
It was a lot worse a while ago. I mean, they've closed some ground.
West Orange Stark's up 28-17 going into the fourth. Man, another great night to be a Hawk. Like you said, it's fun watching this football team. We thank y'all for letting us be a part of it.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Texarkana Game Day does a great job. Y'all make it a lot of fun, and I appreciate you taking time to come out and be a part of this. This is great for Texarkana, not just Pleasant Grove. This is great for Texarkana because this is something else that puts Texarkana on the map in a positive way. And
what a great year to start it.
No doubt.
It's more than a game. We're trying to increase star ratings on players around.
Yeah, I was arguing with the 247 Sports guy earlier. Like, man, I'm going to tell everybody not to go to y'all's page if y'all don't give Nick Martin another star and Marcus Burris his 5-star. If you don't do that, we're going to blackball you in this area. But anyways.
Oh, man.
All right, bro, we're going to get some players over. Appreciate you coming over to Superintendent. We'll see you next week, buddy.
Go Hawks.
Thanks, sir.
Man, I like him, man. He's a good dude. I mean, just all around. Outside of just being a superintendent. As I've gotten to know him, man, he's a real good dude.
This is his first year, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, this is his first year?
Yeah. First full year. I think he moved here in April, if I'm not mistaken. He's Hey, he's been great for the community. I know they'll hit over here in a little bit. But Ben Harmon, once again, another great game. I mean, he just does what he does. That's win. Like, Ben doesn't care how it happens.
Yeah, I just felt we won in every facet tonight. I mean, I thought we performed. Other than that one turnover, we played great football.
I think Ben was spot on with his passes, too, because we were talking over here, maybe at halftime, how Sergio would get maybe 7 inches past the first down marker, get the grab and get down, and he did that several times.
He was definitely playing that get down ball.
Yeah.
Catch, get down. Catch, get down.
Well, and I think that they were probably ready for Sergio just to keep going. So,
Yeah.
I mean, Sergio set that zone all night long.
Yeah.
So I mean, he definitely did his film viewing for the week.
Yeah.
Just to see how they would play that.
Man, there were ended up being 11 Division I colleges here tonight.
Well, there's a few more PG guys that I think they're going to be on their radar.
Yeah.
KJ Hicks had his offer today. I have a feeling he's probably going to get a few more. And Nick Martin, holy cow, man, he really impressed me tonight.
Oh my Lord, Nick! Hey, I'm not going to say which school, but I was standing beside them, sitting there talking about Nick, and
they
were looking for number 6.
I got the tight ends coach,
Right.
the Texas tight ends coach. I told him, I said, just to let y'all know, I've been working on Landon, and he fist bumped me.
Well, I went up to the press box right before Sergio had his pick 6, and I walked by our coach's room upstairs, and holy cow, the screaming and hollering they did, they were excited for Sergio. It was fun to hear them.
We got the man with us, Ben Harmon. Tell us what it was like out there tonight, dude.
It was intense out there, especially early on. There's a lot of talking going on. There's a lot of drama this week. But it was probably the most fun game I've ever played. And I know the guys have been pumped up to play them, ever since last week we figured out we were playing those guys. And, we played hard and couldn't ask for a better outcome.
Ben, considering how the game started off a little slow, did y'all think y'all would put up 56 points?
I always knew whatever we did offensively, our defense would, answer to the bell no matter what. So I had that in the back of my mind, but I also knew, we got Coach Gibson calling the plays. So, the plays that we installed this week, they're popping. Whatever you do, however you line up, Coach Gibson's going to find a way, to get around it and get yards and have success. So now I wasn't worried. I didn't know we were going to put up that many points, to be honest, but
that was impressive.
Oh, yeah. It was awesome. It was fun.
5 games in a row. Your freshman year, I'm assuming that's probably the only loss that we've had since you've been in high school.
Yes, sir.
I'm not sure that too many quarterbacks have been able to say that in the state of Texas, that they've only lost one time their entire 4-year career against Gilmer. So
yes, sir.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you,
that's
sir.
true.
Thank you. Yep.
And another thing, I shared this with the others, they've never lost in this stadium till tonight.
Yeah. Last time I was at this stadium, I was like 8 years old watching Antonio Graves and PG play in the 4th round and lose to Pittsburgh. So I loved playing here.
It's a nice venue.
Yes, sir, no doubt.
I told you how nice Longview was in general.
Yeah.
How impressed were you with your teammates going out there just executing? Because you guys would seem like you were going to give up that momentum, but you guys would come back and make a play to swing the momentum back to you guys.
I couldn't be more proud of the guys tonight. This whole week, we were just, our coaches were preaching it too, and so was I. If we just go hard and, play maximum effort and fly to the football and play smart, we're going to come out victorious, and we're going to come out, doing pretty well like the scoreboard there. But I couldn't ask for, a better outcome out of the game, and how did my teammates played. They played hard whistle to whistle the whole game, and, up there till the end, and I couldn't, be more happy about it.
Well, congratulations to you
Man,
guys.
you
I definitely enjoy
we'll
watching.
Have the trophy case full by the time you get out of here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, team is, yeah.
Man,
Yes,
man, Ben's a winner. Well, man, we'll let you run with it. But man, it's been great to watch this season. Can't wait till next week. Any idea where we might play at?
Oh, I heard it was, there's a chance we could play at UT, McLean Stadium at Baylor, or the Star. So I'm not sure.
I'm rooting for the Star.
Hawk Stadium Part 2 in the Stars where we're trying to go.
Oh,
Don't say it too loud. They might hear you, though, Craig.
Hawk Stadium in the Stars.
And they won't want to play there.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother. Congratulations, man. Another big night from Ben Harmon.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Dude's a man.
Take your trophy before Tony puts a logo on it.
Yeah. Tony's taking any wins he can right now. They're few and far between these days.
Best receiver in the state.
Take the trophy?
I mean, we'll keep it.
You want to hold it?
Yeah, I guess Sergio. Since he got his 14th reception this season, 14th TD, holds the record.
Hey, odds of the QB right there.
Definitely can't touch that trophy. It's going to stick to your hands.
Yeah,
right.
My man has 14 touchdown receptions this year, which earns him most touchdown receptions in a season. Pleasant Grove.
5 if you count interceptions.
Dude, you returned 2 for touchdowns tonight, interceptions. What are you going to do calling one back, man?
I didn't think I was going to make it.
You got me attacked over there when you passed us on that one you returned.
Everybody was flowing.
Somehow Coach Gibson found me and jumped up in my arms like we were on a movie or something.
Oh, yeah, he was being childish back there. I saw him jumping up and down on people's back. I love the energy he gives. I love the energy he gives us, man. It shows how much he cares for us.
We were excited for you guys. You guys showed up and played really well tonight.
Yeah, man. Sergio, it's been great to watch you this season, dude. I'm happy for you. I've told him all the time, and I don't mean to be like, hey, when I walked in, I wouldn't have known Sergio was that dude. but he is. He definitely
he's had
is.
a great year.
No, it's been a fun senior season, and I couldn't complain. I wouldn't change a thing. I only have my friends back, Jackson, Connor. Sucks for them, and that's the only thing I would change. Other than that, everything's going good.
Oh, man. Congratulations. Thanks for coming on, and we have certified, game day certified. I've been waiting to say it. I just messed it up. But Sergio Rodriguez, 14 receiving touchdowns on the season.
Wow.
New record. This team's just full of records.
Man.
All right. Yeah, man.
Congratulations,
Appreciate it, man.
Sergio.
Thanks for coming
Thank
over.
you.
Good game, Sergio. Good job, man.
So let's get some. Let's try to get some local scores here.
We got Nick coming heading over.
Yep.
Carthage.
Looks like West Orange Stark's still playing Silsbee, and they're like not even the middle of the fourth quarter. We got the Nick the Truth Martin over here, out here busting heads again tonight.
Sir.
I was down here when you scored, and they did not want none after that, dude. It was like an explosion took place at the goal line.
Yes, sir.
That hard hit. I didn't mean to cut you off.
The old line blocked great on that play, so.
I know
kudos
on
to
that one
Kick return?
kickoff where they popped it up and the guy caught it and you smashed it.
I thought he was going to fair catch it. I was like,
So on the next one,
yeah.
I told him, I said, I bet you go fair catch this one. And he couldn't do nothing but laugh. And he smiled. He's like, yep, I'm fair catching this one.
Yes, sir.
Well, tonight your running effort, your yards after first contact was
Made
impressive.
a big difference.
Thank you.
I mean, you were just tearing some heads off. Had a chance to watch you from the press box for a little bit, and I mean, it's from a bird's eye view. It's all that.
Sir, thank you. Thank you.
You had a good sack down here where the quarterback laid it down. Just an all-around impressive game.
Sir, thank you.
Good to watch.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I've been telling y'all all year, Nick was the truth. Been telling my favorite player. I don't know why you're out here like, oh man, you're so good. I've been telling you all year. Why y'all just now noticing?
That's like a
bunch of haters.
I enjoy it.
Hey, I was day one. Remember that. But we remember that. I was day one.
Texas 24/7 Sports. What is it? 24/7.
247 Sports, man. I got on him pregame. It's like, dude, if you don't start giving Nick some stars, like, yeah, y'all are not legit. He's like, I don't do that. I don't know who does it, but I know if they don't give him another star, like before the night's over with, like, y'all ain't welcome back here no more.
And if you look at the paper tomorrow and Shane Nelson had a good game, they call his name a lot of times.
Yeah, I heard
jerseys.
Well, and tell us a little bit about your jersey change.
Well, my brother went to jail recently, so I was just honoring him wearing his number, and I feel like I did it. So.
Oh yeah, you definitely
did.
did.
So I'm glad to do that for him. So yeah, just honoring him tonight.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, you did a good job, brother. So,
yeah, man. Proud of you. Proud of you for real.
Yeah.
For real. I was on the sideline, heard some coaches talking about you.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. All right, Nick Barton, man, another big night. Up next, man, we got Coach Josh Gibson. See you next Friday.
Okay.
Appreciate it, Nick.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Nick. Great job, man.
Thank you. See y'all.
All right.
Man, I like that kid.
I do too.
I like him a lot.
I do too.
KJ, Coach, man, you been holding out on us with KJ all season?
Who's KJ Hicks, man? The guy's a baller. He's blown up here lately.
Dr. Pickleman said he was going to change his name to KJ Hits.
Well, you know, the thing about it, you saw earlier this year, Nick got hurt and banged up, and, you know, in that he didn't get to play in the Carthage game or got banged up in that game, whatever it was. He didn't get to play in that one, but he gets hurt, and then KJ got that shoulder issue.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's
and
right.
so we're trying to get him, you know, through the season playing with a lot of other guys, and a couple of weeks ago is kind of when we started putting those three guys in the backfield together a lot. To get them conditioned for a game like last week and a game like this week. And, gosh dang, they're all special. Ooh. I mean, you know, you got a back that's going to BYU in Bruce, and then BYU sitting here looking. I said, dude, you need to look at Nick Martin. You know, you got to get that guy on your radar. And KJ's picked up 3 offers this week alone, which is huge for him.
Yeah.
I mean, to be able to get some college paid for. But you're right. It's like pick your poison. Luckily, as a coach, we don't have to. We get all 3 of them, man. We're blessed in that respect.
Man, the defensive line played a heck of a football game.
So good. They're relentless, and, you know, you saw the way – one of the coolest things is even when they scored down there, right when Landon comes all the way across the field and hits the kid on the goal line, I look, and I mean, because I know what those college coaches are thinking. They're like, they don't care that kid scored. They love his effort. Yeah. And Marcus played that way tonight. He was relentless. I thought Torrey played harder than he's played in a month, and that's what you need. You need them all coming together, playing hard for each other, and they did that. We took a step tonight.
Man, one thing I noticed, I saw Landon on a play. He didn't make it to the quarterback, but he literally tried to push that tackle all the way back into the quarterback, and he just happened to move at the last second. I thought that was really impressive by him.
Man, we talked pregame. We were like, man, every game we've been to, Pleasant Grove's just been dominant. The one game we missed was that Gilmer game, but on the scoreboard, it didn't look like it was a dominant game. Dude, I knew y'all were going to win. I had no idea you were going to come out and do what you did tonight.
Well, I wish you would have told me before the game. I believe we were going to win, but knowing it, I was. I mean,
Tony picked you. I mean, come on.
But they're such a good coach over there, and they got such a good program, and you know how hard they work, and so it was like, you know, it was scary. That's a good picture right there.
I saw Katie and then on the other sideline, I sent a picture. I said, I see you want to be over here winning.
Craig picked me up and started rubbing on my head when
Sergio
I felt
like
and I kind of did the dirty dancing thing where I held him up over there.
We were strong.
We were celebrating.
Well, Sergio said,
I felt a lot of
You don't
muscle.
have to explain to these guys.
Sergio said, Coach did get a little childish back there.
That is what Sergio said.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We were having fun.
How about Sergio, record holder?
It's huge. I mean, and that's the best thing about high school football is high school football does not care if you're 135 pounds, if you're 5'8" like KJ. I mean, you see the Stallions out there, and that's a lot of times why those D1 coaches come out. But high school game changers, Sergio's a game changer.
Yeah.
And I mean, women would die to be as thin as him. You know, he's got that bikini body. He's got no fat on him. KJ's the same way. But the thing about KJ is he's not that big, but the guy's a 465 squat, 495 deadlift. He's just strong as an ox.
KJ 465?
Oh, yeah. He won a powerlifting meet last year. He's got strength in those legs. Yeah, I mean, and his back. I mean, to be able to deadlift that. What's that?
He can't weigh that much.
I mean, about 162, and
that's impressive.
And so that's where a lot of his, speed comes from, that power. And then he's a cowboy. He's got those horses.
Yeah. I love how he finishes those runs.
Yeah.
He's gonna put that head down and dip that.
Well, he's one of those players that has heart.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just impressive. You see it when he's even on the sidelines, getting ready for the next play. I mean, he's just fun to watch.
Well, a lot of those kids play with the chip because they're not 6'3", and people tell them this, that, and the other, or 6'2", as a receiver like Sergio, and he goes out there. My brother says it all the time. He's OC. He's like, Sergio believes he's going to make every play when he goes out on that field. He's gloved up and covered over there, and Ben makes the perfect throw, and he makes the perfect catch, and then he sprints it to the end zone. But that's just him, and KJ feels the same way. I mean, he's a dynamic kiddo and has a lot of belief in himself.
Well, it's fun watching Sergio's just football acumen. Sitting in those zone spots. I mean, Ben's catching him right on the 10, right on the first down marker, and just to keep the drive going.
And we've been a lot of all or nothing. Y'all seen it this year. That's why he averaged 30 yards a catch. But they do not want us to throw deep, and so we let them read route the whole week and kind of went spread mentality. We're going to hook it up at the safeties high, and we do that a lot. But we rep the heck out of it in practice, and he did a great job sitting out. And then you see old Sergio, man, if he doesn't outrun somebody, he don't want to get hit. He catches the ball straight down and says, hey, first down, let's move the chains and let's let the play another down type thing.
To me, what was impressive, he knew exactly where it was at. Though.
Yeah.
I mean, 6 inches past it.
And then Ben's they brought some good heat, and he just stayed in there and delivered it. That was huge for us.
Coach, man, I'm really proud of y'all and everything you've accomplished this year. 2 more wins, gonna be bringing home another state championship. But before we jump ahead, what's next week looking like?
So we know we're at the start. I've been told it's Midland Greenwood. I didn't keep up with the score or anything.
They did win.
So we'll play them at the start. It'll be on Friday for sure. We don't know, and I think we have to wait till tomorrow to find out if they're going to punch 2 games in there and do a 9:30. We would be the 6 o'clock game. Somebody would be playing as late as 9:30. And thank the Lord it's not us or them, because we both have big drives. If there's only one game, I think they're going to let us play with the time a little bit. But the Cowboys set a lot of that stuff in stone where sometimes you don't even get a decision. But we know we're there Friday, and we know it'll be in the evening.
That's great. I'm going to be there.
Me too.
And the cool thing is,
we're going to leave Craig at home.
Third time we've playing there this year, which is, that's almost half your season, or really a home season. You get 5 home games. This is big for our kids.
Stadium Part 2.
That's why I call it Pleasant Grove West.
We're going to the Craig Center. We're going to the Star.
Craig Center.
Before tonight, I don't think you could have predicted putting up 50-something points on Gilmer. You got to be really proud of how they did, how the offense played on doing that.
Yeah, last year we won the first game 14-0. We came back the second time and went 56-28, and it's hard to do that. And so, you're just sitting there going, man, can we do that again? And that's the goal, and for our kids to do it and pull off on that last drive, and we might have been able to punch another one. And that's huge for them. And super proud of those guys and the way they played and the way they played together. They play for each other, and that's why they're special.
Man, it's been fun. Thanks for having us this season, man. It's been so much fun.
Thanks for covering us. There's no better marketing for a high school program that we're getting in Texarkana because of you guys, and it's huge.
Appreciate it.
So it's something that was kind of trend-setting. It was awesome.
It's been a lot of fun, too, Coach.
I know, the first week or so, I was kind of over here on the track. Now I find myself over there, and Riley's telling me to get back. Well, you to get back, Coach Riley?
It didn't get awkward until you came in and told me, you're like, give it to KJ again now. And I turned back and you pointed at me. I was feeling the heat. I was like, gosh dang, where's Morgan at? Morgan, get him.
Oh, man, you let me know. I can wrangle this guy in.
We had fun. It was fun. We appreciate it.
All right, congratulations, man.
Thank you, man.
Yes,
sir.
Thank you. That was a great job.
Great W, Coach.
Getting in there.
Man, what a big win tonight. We have the man with Landon Jackson.
Oh, you sit it up top, bro.
Double-digit Division I schools here tonight, and we want to know where you're going right now.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
Well, man, hey, that sack you had right before halftime was huge. You played a complete game. Well, tell us what it was like out there.
I mean, we've been really conditioning ourselves for a game like this. I mean, I didn't get too exhausted, but I mean, we knew they always come out, start out really hard, so we knew that's how it was gonna be this game, and we know they're gonna come out, so we had to come out even harder. So we just tried our hardest to hit them in the mouth and keep on going.
Is that your first offensive touchdown of the year?
Actually, yeah.
I thought it was.
That was a great catch because he was right there on you, and it was,
that was you?
down.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you had hands. I thought that was. I just assumed it was Marcus.
You weren't at the game.
I'm just kidding.
I told Coach a moment ago I was watching you, and it was a big down, and you came off the end, but the guy was trying to block it. I mean, you literally were trying to push him all the way back into the quarterback, but he happened to move at the last minute. I was like, that's what I like to see. You just gave a great effort.
Yes, sir.
I guess they aren't going to let us have that.
Well, what are you thinking about for next week? Looks like we're going to get Greenwood.
Yep, we got Greenwood. I mean, I haven't been paying. I really don't know how they are at all. If you want to be honest with you, I've been really focused on this game. So, I mean, I'm gonna check them out tonight, see how it is. And
I believe you.
And a good offense, but I'm gonna tell you, if y'all play like y'all do tonight, that won't matter.
Yes, sir. That's what I was thinking.
All right, Landon, man, appreciate you coming over. Let's do this. We're gonna let Landon sign us off. We're gonna be at the Star next Friday. Not sure what time. Yeah. Hopefully not 9:30.
Pray to God.
Yeah. It's going to be horrible. I got a Christmas. Oh, before we do that, next Saturday, December 14th at Phone Pros, we're having our 4th annual community Christmas event, sponsored by, of course, Phone Pros, Texarkana Game Day, TXK Marketing, Texarkana Emergency Center, and Tony, best roofer in the city of Langford. State Bank's going to be in the house, Justin Magnus State Farm, and I went complete NASCAR driver, so I'm going to stop.
And Santa.
Santa's going to be there. Yeah, that's right. Landon's going to be there with his Sharpie.
Yes, sir.
Signing forearms and socks, all sorts of stuff.
He signed about 75 autographs.
75? You ran a Sharpie out of ink. You probably signed 500. Kids loved it, though. All right, man. Well, I guess, Craig, sign us out.
For Jay Davis, Morgan Smith, Landon Jackson, and Tony Langford for Texarkana Game Day, we are out of here.